Hi guys, Marcus here. Welcome to Chinese Entertainment Update February 23rd, 2021. I release episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and this is episode 351. Now because I use Chinese names quite a bit on my show, if you want the English spelling of them, click CC for English subs. I create them myself. In today's episode, Wallace, Chung and 7/10's The Sword and the Brocade announces its premiere. And Goldfinger announces its lead cast of Tony Leung and Andy Lau. But first, here's what's recently premiered. Word of Honor is a costume drama starring Chung and Simon Gong, and it premiered yesterday, February 22nd. So remember a few episodes ago I talked about how 3 dramas were rumored for a Valentine's Day premiere, and how I thought we would be lucky if we got even one? The 3 dramas were The Long Ballad, Word of Honor, and My Dear Guardian, and none of them ended up premiering, which was disappointing. But now, a week later, we've gotten our one, Word of Honor, and it was one of those announce and premiere within 24 hours type deals. The drama was previously entitled A Tale of the Wanderers. They even changed their Chinese title from 天涯客 to 山河令. It is an adaptation of a boys' love web novel by Priest. Priest is the same author who brought us Guardian and Legend of Fei. Word of Honor revolves around 2 superior martial arts masters. One is a former member of an imperial secret organization that was tasked with protecting the royal family. The other is a mysterious martial arts master who escapes from an evil cult to avenge his parents' death. The two embark on a journey in search of a treasure that will give its owner ultimate power in the pugilistic world. So this has wuxia written all over it, which means I will definitely be checking it out. The last wuxia drama I watched was Legend of Fei with Zhao Liying and Wang Yibo, and it wasn't a perfect drama, but I enjoyed many aspects of it, including its wuxia elements. Zhang Zhehan's most recent drama to air is The Blooms at Ruyi Pavilion, in which he starred with Zhu Jingyi, whereas Simon Gong's is Unique Lady 2, in which he starred with Jade Chang. Word of Honor is slated for 36 episodes and is available on YouTube with English subs, but they're auto-translated. Storm Eye is a modern spy drama starring Yang Mi and Vin Zhang, and it premiered earlier today. Vin Zhang plays a national security agent who's tasked to follow a suspected spy in an investigation codenamed Storm Eye. As he arrives to report for duty, he discovers that his team leader is his high school classmate, played by Yang Mi. The two have some unresolved business from back in their youth days. Also in the cast is Wayne Liu, who plays another national security agent, and Daisy Dai, who plays the CEO of a conglomerate. Yang Mi and Vin Zhang last acted together in a drama in 2017's Eternal Love, where their characters' romance was just not to be, but that didn't stop many from shipping the two. Well now, 5 years later, we get to see the two stars headline a brand new drama. Storm Eye is slated for 46 episodes and is available on all the main Chinese platforms, and should be coming to YouTube and Viki soon, so we can expect English subs then. I Once Remembered That Guy is a modern youth drama starring Daniel Zhou and Bubble Zhu, and it premiered on February 22nd as well. It follows a couple of high school classmates whose personalities are polar opposites. The guy is a constant practical joker, while his usual target, the girl, is overly gullible. Over time though, they develop a mutual sense of respect and grow fond of each other. I remember when I was a kid, I would hear people say, "You're only bugging her because you like her." Gotta say, there's truth in that. I Once Remembered That Guy is slated for 24 episodes and is available on Viki with English subs, and on YouTube with all sorts of subs, but I think the English one is auto-translated. And that's it for what's recently premiered. Moving on, here's a costume drama that's just confirmed its premiere date. Guardians of the Tomb is an upcoming costume drama starring Evan Ma and Ian Yi, and they've officially confirmed a February 25th premiere. Based on a comic of the same name, the drama follows 4 youths played by Evan Ma, Ian Yi, Wang Yueting, and Sun Lulu, and their tomb-raiding adventures in ancient times. In addition to the secrets they find within the tombs, they also find love with each other. One thing that caught people's attention when Guardians of the Tomb announced its premiere was the poster that came along with the announcement. It bore a striking resemblance to another drama that you might have seen or heard of, The Untamed. In fact, it looks like they might have just used the same template. The drama probably hired a third party for the posters though, so I'm not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater just yet. Guardians of the Tomb is slated for 20 episodes and will premiere on Tencent. I'll update again if it becomes available elsewhere with English subs. And now a word on the video's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. It offers creative classes that cover a wide range of topics like photography, cooking, and language, and they're designed to fit your schedule and skill level. I checked out Katrina Lee's Super Easy Mandarin for Beginners and found it to be like the title suggests, super easy. For those of you who've been wanting to learn Mandarin for a while, you can take the plunge with Skillshare. They're always launching new premium classes and there are no ads, all for less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. However, the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. The Sword and the Brocade is an upcoming costume drama starring Wallace, Chung, and Seven Tan, and they've officially confirmed a February 26th premiere date. The drama was previously referred to as Brocade Heart Like Jade, which is the literal translation of its Chinese title, 金星似玉. Moving forward, it looks like The Sword and the Brocade will be its official English title. The Sword and the Brocade is set in the Ming Dynasty and follows Seven Tan's character, an illegitimate daughter of the Luo family. She marries Wallace Chung's character, a powerful duke, to save her family's wealth, and after that, must learn to survive the vicious politics that exists within a powerful and influential family. Seven Tan's character is known as Lady Shi, which means Lady 11, which is kind of funny because when you put actor and character together, you get 7-Eleven. Anyway, I'm really digging the colors and style of these Ming Dynasty costumes, and I think the two stars look great in them. Wallace Chung's last drama to air was All Out of Love in 2018. The 46-year-old Hong Kong actor's last costume drama was General and I in 2017. Seven Tan's last drama to air was last year's Dear Mayang Street. The 30-year-old also starred in the popular Under the Power the year before that. The Sword and the Brocade is slated for 45 episodes and will premiere on Tencent. WeTV has a preview of it already, so it should be there with English subs as well. So to do a quick drama recap, we have Word of Honor and Storm Eye that's just recently premiered, and we have The Sword and the Brocade coming up in a few days. Those are 3 dramas I want to check out, and my drama plate is already full. I'm just about to start My Heroic Husband as well. What an end to February we're having, and there are still a few days left. And as if that wasn't enough, here now is a movie announcement. Goldfinger is an upcoming Hong Kong movie, and production has announced its lead cast, Tony Leung and Andy Lau. On February 20th, they held a press conference in Hong Kong, and the lead cast, the director, and other above-the-line personnel were present. Those of you who follow my channel for a while would know that my first cinematic love is 80s and 90s Hong Kong cinema, and as such, my excitement levels for this movie is through the roof. Tony and Andy last collaborated on the Infernal Affairs series, of which the last installment came out 18 years ago. I honestly cannot believe it's been so long since the classic. Set in 1980s Hong Kong, the movie follows the dramatic rise and fall of a fictional company. The ICAC, which is a commission against corruption, gets involved as billions are lost on the stock market and murders are committed. The supporting cast includes Simon Yam and Philip Keung, and other 2 actors I love watching. The film is budgeted at 350 million Hong Kong dollars, approximately 45 million US dollars, making it the highest budgeted Hong Kong movie in history. No word yet on when they will begin filming, but I will update again when they get going. And before I let you guys go, I want to give a virtual high five to Destiny Sirius Vandal, who recently became a patron on my Patreon page. Thank you for your support, Destiny. And that's it for this episode. If you want to check out the t-shirt or other Chinese drama merchandise, there's a link to it in the description below. And this show would not be possible without your support, so I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, do subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button for more updates. And if you'd like to contribute, check out my Patreon page, where for $1 or more a month, you'll have access to perks like recaps and shoutouts. So stay safe, and as always, I wish you clear blue skies, good health, and happiness. Until next time, cheers!